Hey, everybody out there, welcome back to yet another rendition of the Lexington Strong Style series as we take a look back at some of the most important NBA seasons, at least I think they're important, in NBA history, or at least in recent history. And today we'll be looking back at the 2008 NBA season the way it was at the beginning in 2007. If you guys can journey back and remember back that far, for me, it's like it's yesterday, but I know it's been quite a little bit of time since then. In the offseason in 2007, the bombshell was delivered around the NBA world where Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen left their respective teams of Minnesota and the Seattle SuperSonics to join Paul Pierce in Boston. But other than that, there was also the San Antonio Spurs trying to repeat for the first time. You also have LeBron James for the first time making the NBA Finals the previous year in a sweep to the San Antonio Spurs, trying to come back to see if he could do it again. But now he'll be doing it with the Eastern Conference power in the way, known as the Green Machine, the Boston Celtics now, as we just talked about with Garnett, Allen, and of course Paul Pierce. But what people didn't realize is that a point guard named Rajon Rondo would come out of nowhere to make the big three, an actual big four. As we look back at it, they had four Hall of Famers playing at the same time, in my opinion. But let's go ahead and let's take a look back at some of these rosters from back in 2008, guys, and reminisce about the way it was back in the NBA in 2008. We'll start here with the Boston Celtics. As we talk here, Kevin Garnett still in his prime, coming over from Minnesota. Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo, Sam Cassell off the bench. You got James Posey. You got Tony Allen, good defensive player. Kendrick Perkins, whatever. Sorry, I'm just not a Kendrick Perkins. You know, the more he opens his mouth, the less I like him. He's done more to hurt NBA IQs than anybody on television, outside of Stephen A. Smith and all the talking heads on television, but I digress. Leon Poe, Eddie House, Glenn Davis, Big Baby Davis, P.J. Brown, one of my favorite players. Brian Scalabrine. I love Brian Scalabrine, man. He's funny. Scott Pollard comes over. Got a cup of coffee, got a championship with these guys. Then as we go over to the L.A. Clippers with Elton Brand, Corey Maggette, Cuttino Mobley coming over from Houston, Chris Kaman at center, bro. Tim Thomas, swingman, par excellence. Sean Livingston, you already know what his destiny is. Destined to join the Golden State Warriors for their magnificent dynasty of the 2000 teams. And quite frankly, one of the best post-up players of the era. That ain't hard to be because nobody knows how to post up in the 2000s. He exposed that. Quentin Ross, Danielle Ewing. I think that's Patrick Ewing's son right there, too. Aaron Williams comes over from the New Jersey Nets. James Singleton, Luke Jackson, Yaroslav Kovalev, and Paul Davis, and Doug Christie in his swan song season, I believe. Move over here, the Memphis Grizzlies with Rudy Gay, Mike Miller, Kwame Brown comes over from the Los Angeles Lakers in the trade for Pau Gasol. Damon Stoudemire hanging on, 33 years of age. Chucky Atkins comes over from the Pistons. I believe he's coming over from I believe he's with the Atlanta Hawks or the Heat the year prior. I can't remember. You got Stromile Swift. You got Darko Milicic. Yikes. Hakeem Warwick. Kyle Lowry just getting started. A baby, 20 years old, just getting his career started. Dante Jones. Jarvis Crennington. Junior Harrington. Tyrese Kinsley. Brian Cardinal. Andre Brown. Then we got to go out to Atlanta. Whoever you already know, ISO Joe in his prime, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing ISO Joe in this series, man. It's going to be fun playing with him in his prime, man. Josh Smith. You got Josh Childress, Zaza Pachulia, destined to join the Golden State Warriors at some point. You got Marvin Williams, Tyronn Lue, holding on toward the end of his career. Sheldon Williams, Speedy Claxton, Salam Stoudemire, Royal Ivy, Solomon Jones, Lorenzen Wright, Slava Medvedenko holding on. Cedric Boseman, Matt Frazier. And of course, the Miami Heat, we already know he needs no introduction. Flash at the end of his this is just before this is 2008, so we got about maybe a year, yeah, 2 more years for the decision comes. So Dwayne Wade is still in his prime at this point. We have Shaquille O'Neal towards the end of his prime now. He's slowing, the big man slowing down now, y'all. It's he ain't the Diesel no more. He's more like a pit stop. He's not the Diesel. He's more like a pit stop now. He ain't the Diesel no more. He's the Adonis Haslam. You got Jason Williams off the bench. You got Antoine Walker. You got Alonzo Mourning, man. Hold on. Still a decent player, but ain't the player he once was. Not even close. Smush Parker. Jason Capono. Gary Payton ain't the player he once was at all, but still holding on. Michael Doliak. Man, imagine if this is one of those teams where you have big name. Like, imagine if everybody was in their prime. You got Dwayne Wade, Shaq, Jason Williams, Antoine Walker, Alonzo Mourning, and Gary Payton. If you put everybody in their prime, this team would never lose a game. They never lose a game. It's an all-star team. But unfortunately, they're all there at the same time at different points in their career. It just happens that way. Then we go out to New Orleans with a young Chris Paul leading the way, just getting his career started. A superstar, basically from day one. I mean, he had no development. Chris Paul came in the league. He's one of those guys he's like Tim Duncan, Jordan, Magic, Bird, LeBron. Those guys that just come in the league, they had no developmental. They just came in and just were instant sensations. He's just one of those guys. Some people just got it like that. Some guys just don't need to develop. They're already ready. They're already ready pro superstars. They just come in the league, day one, they dominate. He was one of them. You got David West. You got Peja Stojakovic, Tyson Chandler. It's a pretty good team. Bonzi Wells, Morris Peterson, Gennaro Pargo. Boy, remember that guy. Gennaro Pargo. That's a name. Chris Anderson, the Birdman. Rasul Butler, Hilton Armstrong, Jillian Wright, Melvin Ely, Ryan Bowen, Mike James, Marcus Vincius. I can't pronounce that one. It's a hard one. Then for the Utah Jazz, we got Carlos Boozer, Darren Williams, man, Mehmet Okur, AK-47, Andre Kirilenko, arguably the best perimeter defender of the era. Arguably. I don't know. Tayshaun Prince might have something to say about that, though, and Ron Artest. But I'm the best. To me, taking Kobe out, because guys say Kobe too. Taking Kobe out, I'm probably the best three defenders of the 2000s. Andre Kirilenko, I said perimeter-wise. Andre Kirilenko, Tayshaun Prince, and Ron Artest. That's as good as it gets, man, defensively in the 2000s, man. It doesn't get any better than those three guys. Then you got Matt Harpring. You got Gordon Garicek, Paul Millsap, Ronnie Brewer, C.J. Miles, Jerome Collins, Rafael Edju, D. Brown, Louis Edmondson, Roger Powell. Going to the Sacramento Kings now. Speaking of the devil, Ron Artest. Seconded by Mike Bibby, still holding on. We got Kevin Martin just getting his career started. Still a young buck. Brad Miller winding down his career. He's suffered some injuries. Not the player he once was. Sharif Abdur-Rahim holding on. Career winding down. John Salmons. Corliss, man, the big nasty. Corliss Williamson holding on. You got Kenny Thomas. Francisco Garcia. Jason Hart. Ronnie Price. Quincy Dobie. Maurice Taylor coming over from the Houston Rockets. Justin Williams. And Oren Green. Then for the New York Knicks, you got Eddie Curry, Jamal Crawford, Stephon Marbury. What more can be said about him? Quentin Richardson, Steve Francis. My goodness. These are these two dudes. That's why I was saying, I said Stephon Marbury, they had so much talent, but they just didn't have, I'm just going to be honest, they didn't have high IQs for basketball. Let's be honest. They just didn't know how to run teams. Like every team, both of these guys played with legendary big men, and they couldn't make it work. He played with Kevin Garnett, couldn't make it work. He played with Yao Ming, couldn't make it work. Why? Because they couldn't get out of their own. They wanted to be the stars. But the problem is when you have a big man, even this, I've always said this: if Kobe Bryant could get the ball up to Shaq, what excuse do you have? Because y'all ain't nowhere near Kobe level, and Kobe gave the ball up to Shaq. Like, come on, man. And y'all ain't nowhere near Kobe level. So, but anyway, I digress. David Lee, Channing Frye, Nate Robinson, Jared Jeffries, Ronaldo Balkman, Malik Rose, Kelvin Cato, that's a name. Came over from that Houston trade, I believe, with Maurice Taylor. Mandry Collins, Jerome James, Randolph Morris. And for the Lakers, the new and improved Lakers, you got the best player in the league at this point, Kobe Bryant, the peak of his powers now at 2008. You got Pau Gasol coming over. You got Lamar Odom coming over. Andrew Bynum in his first year. You got Derek Fisher, Jordan Farmar, Vladimir Ivanovic, Luke Walton, Sasha Vujicic, Trevor Ariza, Ronnie Turioff. Boy, this is bringing back memories, bro. These days. Ronnie Turioff, boy. Chris Mim. Ira Newable, boy. That's the last time we heard that name. DJ Binga. Carl Kobe. God damn. Shoot, take me back, man. I'm feeling young again. Yeah, meanwhile, for the Magic, Dwight Howard, Rashard Lewis, Hedo Turkoglu, Jameer Nelson, Keith Bogans, Maurice Evans, Carlos Arroyo, boy, Keon Doolin coming over from the Clippers, Brian Cook from the Lakers, Tony Batiste coming over from the Celtics, J.J. Redick, Marcin Gortat, one of my favorite players playing today, one of the few last good big men in the game today, great offensive rebounder, Donald Foyle, Pat Garrity, stretch four from way back. James Augustine, Pat Garrity been with the Magic forever at this point. I think he's been with the Magic since what? I want to say 1999. He's been there since 99. He's still there in 08. Long tenured player there, man. They just never let him go. And for the Dallas Mavericks, of course, you know, he needs no introduction. The Diggler, Dirk Nowitzki. And don't let nobody fool you. Not Karl Anthony Towns, Dirk Nowitzki, the greatest 7-foot shooter of all time. Not Karl Anthony Towns, despite he may make you want to believe that nonsense. That's the greatest big man shooter we've ever seen, without question, in all phases. Jason Kidd, Josh Howard, Jason Terry, Jerry Stackhouse, Eric Dampier, Devin George, Anthony Johnson, Eddie Jones, Greg Buckner, Sagana Diop coming over from Portland, I believe. J.J. Barrera, Austin Crozier coming over from Indiana. Brandon Bass, Maurice Auger. This team is basically a couple pieces away from their historic run in 2000 and 2011 championship, but they got a ways to go. This team is ready to win a championship now, though. They got all the pieces. They got a good blend of offensive pieces and good defense. They got a great rebounder and Dampier. They just need that other big man to go along, and we know what that's going to be. It's going to be Tyson Chandler in the future. They don't have that yet. Then for the New Jersey Nets, in that trade for Vince Carter that they had, because remember they had Vince, I believe, at one point. You have Vince Carter, Richard Jefferson, Devin Harris, Nenad Kristich, Mikey Moore, a man who just never. Let me tell you about Mikey Moore, man. It's like the Pistons held on to him forever. I don't know. He just kept a job in the NBA. I think he may have played like 2 minutes a season, but he stayed on the bench, man. Like Mikey Moore was just one of those guys that just could never get out of the NBA for like 10, 11 years. He was in the NBA and never really played. It's amazing. You got Uncle Cliff Robinson, rest in peace, just passed away last year. Marcus Williams, Jason Collins, Antoine Wright, Josh Boone, Hassan Adams, Bernard Robinson. Then for the Denver Nuggets, man, they just went all man. They just sold. Look at this unit. Offense for days, bro. You got Carmelo and Iverson in the same, man. Man, who go? That's just too much offense, man. You got Carmelo in his prime, young Carmelo, and then you got Iverson at the end of his prime. This is the last year of Iverson being Iverson. This is his last year. You can really say Iverson was an all-star, like a legend. After this, he just starts getting old really fast. Marcus Camby. You got Keon Martin. Nene. Just Nene at this point. Just Nene. It used to be Nene. It used to be Nene Hilario. Now it's just Nene. Then you got J.R. Smith. Look at his facial picture. Just says it all. Just says it all. I'm gonna be kind, but man, he's talented. I'll say that he's talented, but that's about it. He's special. We'll call him special. He's very special. Then you got Steve Blake. You got Lyons Kaliza, Eduardo Nahara, Reggie Evans, Anthony Carter. I'm going to try this one, guys. Yakaba Darawa. Now, get it right? He almost sounds Asian, but he's black. He sounds like an Asian man. Yakahoba Darawa. He sounds Asian, but he's black. DeMar Johnson. Then you got Jamal Sampson. Then for the Indiana Pacers, Jermaine O'Neal, Mike Dunleavy, Danny Granger, just getting his career started. Another what if guy. If he hadn't gotten hurt, guys, you might be talking about Danny Granger for the Hall of Fame one day. If he hadn't gotten hurt. Jamal Tinsley, Troy Murphy, Marquise Daniels, Jeff Foster, Daryl Armstrong coming over for a cup of coffee, getting ready to end his career. Ike Dogogu, Flip Murray, Sean Williams, David Harrison, Keith McLeod, Travis Diner, Marcio Baston. Then for the Detroit Pistons in the final year of their relevancy, in my opinion, you can see they wearing down now. They starting to lose their parts. Now, they already lost Ben Wallace. Chauncey Billups is still here. Rip Hamilton. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. You got Tayshaun Prince, Rasheed Wallace, Antonio McDyess comes over. Then you got Jason Maxiell, Rodney Stuckey, Jarvis Hayes, Amir Johnson, Aaron Afalo, Theo Ratliff, hanging on. Lindsey Hunter. Juan Dixon comes over from Washington, I believe. Walter Herman. But this is the Pistons on the way out, man. This is like their last year of that Detroit basketball era Pistons. Like, this is pretty much, you can really say it's over. When they lost Ben Wallace, it was over then. Because that was their identity. Once you lose Ben Wallace, that was the heart and soul of your defense. And that's what Detroit was all about. You lose that, you lose your rebounding, you lose your defensive intimidation factor. It ain't the same team. It's just not the same team. Then you got Toronto with Chris Bosh, TJ Ford, Anthony Parker, Bargnani, Andrea Bargnani, the way what's his name? Avery Johnson used to say his name as a coach. Bargnani. Jose Calderon. Oh my gosh. Jorge Garbayosa. I think I got that right. Then you got Rasho Nesterovich, Joey Graham, Primo Brisnik. That's a cool name. Primos. Carlos Delfino, Chris Humphreys, Linton Johnson, Derek Martin, PJ Tucker. Holding it down. Just getting his career started. Then out in Houston, you got Tracy McGrady, Yao Ming, Skip to my Lou, Rafer Alston, handles for days, Shane Battier, Jawan Howard from the Fab Four holding it down. Bobby Jackson holding it down. OG Bobby Jackson, as you will. Luther Head, Louis Scola, Chuck Hayes, Dikembe Mutombo, rest in peace. 40 years old in the game, holding it down, man. Just will not quit. Kirk Snyder, John Lucas III, Steve Novak, just getting his career started. Vasilis Spanoulis. I'll tell you one thing, you can start to see the infusion of European players now. You notice how every team got like about 3 or 4 European players on every team in this on these rosters. Like as we get to the end of the 2000s, you start to see the influx of European players. That's the thing you notice about my other series. We go back into the 90s and the 80s. It's like hardly any Europeans. And then we get up here, it's like, man, you can't have a team without a Spaniolius or somebody from, Serbia or Lithuania or someplace. And of course, he needs no introduction. The big fundamental, in the peak of his powers, in his prime, Tim Duncan. Maybe the greatest San Antonio Spur that ever lived. Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Michael Finley, John Barry, Bruce Bowen. Okay, I take that back. You got to put Bruce Bowen up there. My fault. Remember I said the best defenders of the 2000s? I got add Bruce Bowen to that list. He deserves to be on that list too. My fault, bro. I said it was AK-47, Tayshaun Prince, Artest, Bruce Bowen. I made a mistake. You got to put Bruce Bowen on that list as well. Taking Kobe, I think you should put Kobe there as well, but Kobe picked his spots because he has to score 30 a night. They ain't got that responsibility, so they can't really lock in. It's easier to lock in on defense every night when you ain't got to score 30. Kobe, when he wanted to be, is easily one of the best defenders in the game, perimeter-wise, in the era. But, he picks his spots. Alberto, you have Elson. Robert Horry, man. What more can be said? Maybe the greatest role player of all time by virtue of the outcomes. How many moments has Robert Horry had in the playoffs, man? Too many to count. I mean, Robert Horry got game-winning situations in like 3 different decades, I think. Was it 2 different decades? Yeah, he got him in the 90s and the 2000s. And on multiple teams, man. Houston, L.A., San Antonio, like everywhere he didn't win. Man, he's done some type of memorable moment, man. It's crazy. You got Matt Bonner. You got Bino Udrih, Jacques Vaughn, Ian Mahimi. These names are hard sometimes. Some of them are hard. Jackie Butler. And then we go out to Phoenix. Oh, my God. Look at this offense. You got Steve Nash in his prime. Stoudemire, Sean Marion, Barbosa, one of the fastest dudes in the NBA at this point. Grant Hill, holding on. Roger Bell at this point, 3-and-D personified, defense and three-point shooting. Boris Diaw, James Jones, Kurt Thomas holding on. Marcus Banks, Pat Burke setting them screens. Eric Piatkowski, boy, don't leave him. He may be old, but he can still hit that three-pointer. Jalen Rose holding on. Jumaine Jones can't shoot, but hey, he at this point, Jermaine Jones at this point developed a three-point shot. I thought to myself, when he was playing in Philadelphia or Iverson, where was that three-pointer? Like, how do you go from playing with Allen Iverson in 2001 with that team that could hit the broadside of a barn to a couple years later, now you're playing with maybe the best shooting offense of the 2000s with Steve Nash? It's crazy. But that just goes to show you if you work hard enough, you can develop a skill set in the NBA if you're willing to work hard enough. Because Jermaine Jones couldn't shoot for nothing in the early 2000s. And now he ends up playing with Phoenix later in his career. And if you play for Phoenix, you got to be able to shoot three in those days. So, and also over here, the Seattle SuperSonics, we have a rookie, 19-year-old sensation, Kevin Durant, coming into the NBA. 6'11", 215 pounds. A skinny 215. We got Wally Zerbiak. We got Chris Wilcox. We got Delonte West on his way to Cleveland here in a trade at midseason. Luke Rittenauer, Nick Collison, Damian Wilkins, Earl Watson, John Petro, Mikhail Gilabel, Robert Smith, Mike Wilkes, Danny Fortson, Mamad Sane, Ronald Dupree. This would be the last season of the Seattle SuperSonics before they would go to Oklahoma City. Then for the Minnesota Timberwolves, they pretty much are in rebuilding mode after losing Garnett. They got Ricky Davis, your best player. You're in trouble. Ricky Davis is your leader. Y'all ain't going nowhere. They do have Al Jefferson, so they got somebody there. A young Al Jefferson. Excuse me, guys. A young Al Jefferson. So you got something to work with, but for right now, until Al Jefferson improves and becomes a better player, he's going to end up becoming, this is your leader. Ricky Davis. Wow. Randy Foye. Ryan Gomez. Mark Blount. Trenton Hassel. Gerald Green. Marco Yarvik, Greg Smith, Sebastian Telfair. LeBron James was so high on him back in the day. I'll never forget. LeBron James was talking about this guy was going to be a point guard and all point guards. He wanted him in Cleveland so badly back then. I was like, what is so good about Sebastian Telfair? I guess we'll never know because I never saw I never saw him do anything. LeBron James loved him though back then, man. Troy Hudson, Rashad McCants, Aaron McKee, Mark Madsen holding on from the Lakers. And then we come out to the Portland Trail Blazers. We have Zach Randolph, Brandon Roy, another what if guy. What if? What if, man? What if? LaMarcus Aldridge, Jarrett Jack, Travis Outlaw, Jabal McGlure, Webster Marshall, Ume Udoka, future NBA coach, Fred Jones, Joe Presbilla coming over from the Milwaukee Bucks, Rafe LaFrentz coming over from the Dallas Mavericks, Sergio Rodriguez, Dan Dickow coming over from the Seattle SuperSonics, Stephen Graham, and then the Golden State Warriors. This is the We Believe Warrior era with Baron Davis, Jason Richardson, Steven Jackson, Al Harrington, Monte Ellis. Man, they got some offensive players, man. Look at it. Points. That's the one thing this team can do is score some damn points, bro. God, they got some weapons, man. And you got Michael Pietrus, you got Matt Barnes, Andres Biendrus, inside board hunting guy. You got Kalina Izabuki, ball pusher, Josh Powell, Sarunas Jakovic. See what I'm saying? Everybody's got at least one or two European players now. It's crazy. You got Patrick O'Brien. You got DeJuan Wagner. You got Anthony Roberson. Then for the Washington Wizards, there he is, Agent Zero, folks. There he is. We all know him. Highly opinionated, but never, ever duplicated. Gilbert Arenas. You got Antoine Jamison, Karan Butler, Deshaun Stevenson, Antonio Daniels. I tell you one thing, this will be a fun team to play with, though. Because this will be it's a good running gun team. This is going to be a team that's going to get out and run. They're going to win that many games, but they're going to run and be fun to watch. Brendan Haywood, Eton Thomas, Darius Sungila, Andre Blatch, Roger Mason, Calvin Booth, Alusky. That sounds Russian right there. Again, another European player coming over. Michael Ruffin, Donnell Taylor. Then for the Philadelphia 76ers, Andre Iguodala in his prime. Just a young man still. Andre Miller's not a young man anymore, but still one of the best point guards in the game. One of the sweetest shooters of the 2000s. Kyle Korver in his prime. Samuel Dellenberg, Joe Smith, Willie Green, Lou Williams, sweet Lou Williams. You got Rodney Carney, Stephen Hunter, Kevin Ollie, hold on, the veteran. Alan Henderson refuses to go home. Bobby Jones, Slavic Randolph, Ivan McFarland, Stephen Smith. And then for the now defunct Charlotte Bobcats, you have Gerald Wallace, Emeka Okafor, man, Raymond Felton, Derek Anderson, Adam Morrison, one of the biggest busts in NBA history. I hate to be critical like that of a guy because it's not his fault, but he tried his best. But man, the way that the NBA hype machine put him out when he got drafted, if you can take yourself back to those years, Adam Morrison is one of the most hyped up number one draft picks ever, man. And he did not live up to it, to say the least. You got Brevin Knight, Matt Carroll, Sean May, Nazar Muhammad, Jeff McInnes, Jake Vosco, bro, Othello Harrington holding on, Ryan Hollins, Eric Williams. Excuse me. And then from the Milwaukee Bucks, you got Michael Redd. Sweet shooting Michael Redd at this point in his prime, too. Got Mo Williams. We'll be going to Cleveland Cavaliers in a midseason trade. We'll be doing that at midseason when it happened. But right now he's playing with the Bucks. Desmond Mason, he'll be on his way to Seattle to play with Durant at midseason. Andrew Bogut, Charlie Villanueva, Earl Boykins, Ruben Patterson, the Kobe stopper, bro. Y'all remember that? The Kobe stopper? Ruben from the Portland Trailblazers. Oh, that didn't end too well for him. Bobby Simmons, Charlie Bell, Ersan Ilyasova, Brian Skinner, Dan Gadzuric, man. Oh, my goodness. He just stayed on the roster, man. Gadzuric, David Noel, Julius Hodge, Lynn Greer, and the Chicago Bulls. Luol Deng. Man, Ben Gordon, buckets. He gets buckets, bro. Kirk Heinrich, one of the best all-around players of the era. Kirk Heinrich was just a good player, wasn't he? I know people say, some people say that's the worst thing to say about somebody, but he really was. I think about Kirk Heinrich, he was just solid, wasn't he? Had good handle, had a good jumper, decent defensive player. He had decent size at the guard spot, 6'4". He's just a good player. You like to see, like, I would take him on my team. And Andreas Nocioni. Ben Wallace now comes over here on his way out, starting to decline. Chris Duhon coming out of Duke. You got Tyrese Thompson. Thabo Sefolosha on his way to Oklahoma City when they get moved over there from the Seattle. Malik Allen. Mike Sweetney. Adrian Griffin. Cedric Simmons. Victor Captiatra. Andre Barrett. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, we already know he needs no introduction. Almost in his prime, a very, very young LeBron James. 90. And you have Larry Hughes, Sadrunas Ilgauskas, Drew Gooden, Devin Brown, Anderson Varejao, Danielle Marshall, Damon Jones, Sasha Pavlovic, Daniel Gibson, Eric Snow, Shannon Brown, David Wesley, Dwayne Jones. And that's it. That brings us back to the Boston Celtics. That's it, guys. Those are the rosters the way it was back in 2008. And let's go ahead and hop to the first game with no further ado. After that roster reveal, the first game of the season will be the Miami Heat and the Celtics. We'll start with a good one for you guys. Heat and Celtics. And then after that, we'll probably go to the Rockets and the Lakers after that. So, yeah, guys, sit back and enjoy as the Big Three take on the Heat with Wade and Shaq and Smush Parker at point guard. Good luck with that, bro. All right, guys, enjoy. Let's do it.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. And tonight we've got Boston playing against Miami. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. It's exciting. After all the prelude, all the pomp and circumstance, here we go, Greg, opening night.
Yeah, these teams have spent an entire offseason to prepare for this moment. We've heard all the predictions and expectations, but now it's all about show and prove.
Haslem. Here's Wade. Denied! Pierce with the block.
Excellent anticipation that time by Pierce. Was right on top of that shot.
Here's Parker. Takes it off the glass. Parker's got his team on the board to start the game for Miami.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Pierce. It's blocked by Shaq.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq. demonstrating why you got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Tell you what, early in a game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Here's Boston now. Just 4 to shoot. And the turnover again by Boston. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Wade surveying the D. Here's Shaq. Rebounded by the Celtics. And by virtue of the NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against Miami.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the paint. Takes it from 10 for 3. Capono. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Rondo kicks to Garnett.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Nobody near Allen. That's in there. Perkins with the assist.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball. Ray Allen ready to fire.
Wade with it. O'Neal a screen on Allen. Wade passes to O'Neal. And Haslam kicks to Capono. Good ball movement here by the Heat. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Ray Allen is on the wing. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That's a
Shaky start for both of these teams here defensively, man.
And timeout is
defenses are really dominating.
Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Garnett. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 14 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Miami shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
At the line for the away team, Udonis Haslam, 2 shots.
That's good from Haslam.
Well, I tell you what, Haslam has a reputation as being a great teammate, a real professional. He does whatever is asked of him, whether it's on the court or off.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Pierce. It's Garnett on the wing. Over Haslam. Rebound by Parker.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Wade. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, man!
Stylish slam by Dwayne Wade. Never one to pass or a chance to make a statement.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Pierce. It's rebounded by O'Neal. And Miami shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Capono. He's covered by Rondo. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Haslam.
Garnett's length really helps him contest shots. He's effective at using that length to make things hard for the shooter.
Garnett with the screen for Rondo. To the middle. And Garnett with the slam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Got a piece of it. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. Allen surveying the D.
Not backing up or backing down. Pierce knows he's got to keep going after his shot when the defense is trying to be tight on it.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls.
Pierce at the line for 2 shots.
Pierce hits 2.
You know, in so many ways, Paul Pierce is just remarkable. I mean, his skill level is so high. I mean, he can outsmart defenders and really has the mechanics to score the ball from anywhere.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
First in fewest turnovers per. First in opponent field goal shooting. And they were also first in the league in terms of opponents' points per game. Just a terrific job of being able to make adjustments on that side of the floor to take away your strengths.
And that turnover ranking, it tells you so much about them. No other team in the league did a better job of taking care of the basketball. Now here's Rondo. Still scoreless. Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
O'Neal a screen on Allen. Here's Wade. Again, the miss by the Heat. Boston leading by 5. Here's Pierce. And Shaq pulls it down. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Capono. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
Firing with conviction. You love to see that.
Now here's Rondo. Allen outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Miami shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Yep, that one goes in there. Garnett's got 6.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Garnett inside, expect a certain level of physicality.
Allen against Wade. Pass to Haslam. Stolen by Allen. Garnett with it. Here's Allen. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. He has 7. And a closer look here at the hustle stats.
Celtics defense taking over now.
He's been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for him. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Way too strong down low. O'Neal, a dominant force near the basket.
Here's Rondo. No scoring in this one. Over in the corner, Allen. 5 to shoot. It's Pierce on the wing. And the shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 6.
One of those guys that's always in the present moment. Not much gets by Pierce.
Now here's Wade. Pass to Haslam. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
One of the very best. Wade will get you the rock.
Garnett outside. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Walker's checked in for Miami.
Checking in for the away team, number 8, Antoine Walker.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pierce. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Away team ball.
Scalabrine's checked in for Boston. Posey comes in for Kevin Garnett. And then for Miami, Morning's checked in for Haslam. Payton comes in for Wade. And it's Williams in for Parker. And Walker kicks to Williams. Warning, a screen on Rondo. Williams attacking. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Gasol is checked in for Ray Allen.
Number 28.
Williams against Rondo. Williams can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Walker with the drive. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Man, look at how mobile Walker is. Terrific at just attacking the rim there and finishing.
Pass to Gasol. And it's Pierce in the corner. 6 to shoot. And here is Posey. Back to Pierce. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Pierce has got his second basket of the night.
Pierce can be deadly when he's this close. Such an efficient finisher at the rim.
Shaq with a screen on Rondo. Down low. And Shaq with the slam.
Solid screen and then rolling with intent and force.
For Boston, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Rondo with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. The kick out to Pierce. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Ball Pierce with the smooth crossover. This is the guy who set that crossover up on Jason Williams. He has that little hesitation. I like how he did that. He put it out there and then just brought it back. See if I can show it real quick here. And brought it back like that. I like that. He didn't know what to do. Crossover hesitation. And got fouled.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Allen's checked in for Boston. And Miami also making a switch.
See if we can get a post up with Sam Cassell on Williams here. We're going to post up Sam Cassell next possession.
And so Payton will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 4. O'Neal a screen on Allen. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You've got to keep a body on O'Neal. I know it's easier said than done. Or, if you don't, he's going to eat you alive on the lob.
Pass to Gasol. There's the double team with Walker. Posey with it. Working on Walker. Boston needs to get off a shot. Gasol. And the shot is good.
Yeah, they don't like that post up with Sam Cassell. They're double teaming that instantly.
Boy, the defense can't give Cassell these looks. He's so good from the mid-range.
Cabono the pass to Payton. O'Neal a screen on Allen. To the inside. O'Neal kicks to Cabono. That's in. Coming off the assist from O'Neal. Cabono's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Heat. Now Allen. Nothing on the board. Pass to Gasol. Pierce with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Cabono's got his 3rd bucket of the night. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Cassell. Miami grabs the miss. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice job by Jason Williams going right into the defense and drawing the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
And both free throws good for Williams. So it's Boston now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Gasol. And here is Allen. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Clock at 4. Here's Pierce. Here's Scalabrine, and they pick up 2.
A strong rebound. I like seeing him get...
Byron Scalabrine getting involved.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Unfortunately, 2009 first overall pick Blake Griffin missed all of last season with a knee injury.
And thankfully, he is back this year. Griffin is an incredible athlete, already one of the best dunkers in the league. I cannot wait to get a full season of his talent.
The Heat shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Capono, good.
Yeah, Williams is a really crafty passer. When you're open, he'll get you the ball on time and on target.
Allen against Payton. Allen outside, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Allen. How he performed last season. Put up about 16 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Now here's Williams. Launches a 3. And it's Scalabrine with the rebound. Boston trail. Outside Pierce. Allen outside. Pass to Allen. Back to Allen. Over Williams. Allen, that's good. Allen's got it all tied up now for Boston.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Capono. Warning a screen on Pierce. Walker in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Allen. Outside Pierce. It's Allen, top of the key. A 3. That's good from Allen on the assist by Allen.
I was just trying to wait for Ray to flow to that sweet spot, get some little separation on Payton. I let it develop. They tried to run a play for Posey. Like, no, we're running it for Ray. Like, get out of here, Posey. We're looking for Ray. Listen, like, why would I run a 3-point play for Posey? Like, we're looking for Ray, not you.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Perkins is checked in for Posey. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Tony Allen. Outside, Walker to the left side wing. Pass to Williams. Here's Capono from past the arc. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Rondo looking around. Morning against Perkins. Allen outside. Here's in the high post. 8 points for him.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not play.
And Miami making a change here. Lights checked in. Heat shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Outside, Walker. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Rondo. Still without a basket. At the elbow, it's Allen. Over Payton. And it falls over the rim and in.
You know, guys, we often talk
That was a
about
two-way go there for
how
Pierce and Allen. A
Allen's
choice
too athletic
route,
there,
if you will.
Too good a shooter, too.
Here's Wright. Outside, Walker. Pass to Payton. Fires the three. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
Now here's Rondo. Allen inside. Defended by Payton. And so Boston again turning it over. A different look for Miami. Haslam comes in for Jarrell Wright. And it's Wade in for Payton. And Miami has possession. 3-point lead. Wade outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on purpose.
Well, you look at Wade, and he's a really, I think, a natural leader. He sets the bar high for his teammates and uses his own high-energy play to push everybody else to be at their best.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Celtics. Garnett comes in for Scalabrine. And James Posey subbed in for Pierce. He hits the second from the line. So it's the Celtics now, trailing by 4.
You know, let's go to a two-man game offense here with Rondo and Pate and Garnett. Going to put that in here. Going to go a two-man action. We're also going to institute a motion offense to get swing offense. And we're going to put in, there's the motion. And we'll keep the 3 out.
They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Now here's Rondo. Still yet to score. And there's the drive. Garnett. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 6th assist on the night. Williams dishes to Wade. On the wing, Walker. Haslam with it. Wade outside. Pass to Williams. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Rondo. Allen outside. Now here's Garnett. Guarded by Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Heat.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Garnett with the steal. Allen against Wade. Pass to Garnett. And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
Those plays could make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Garnett wide open. And again, it's Boston converting.
You look at his athleticism, the mobility and agility. Garnett knows how to make himself dangerous in the pick and roll.
Walker finds Wade. Driving in. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Second free throw, no good.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Now here's Wade. And it's James Posey with the rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Rondo. Defense right on him. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Pierce is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 34.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Wade on the wing. Allen defending. Allen against Wade. There's the screen. The Heat need to get a shot off. Capono for 3. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got 8 rebounds in this game. Rondo passes to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And so far,
They got no answers for KG, bro. None.
Spots and execute.
Stolen by Pierce. Rondo against Parker. Outside Rondo to the wing on the left. Perkins kicks to Pierce. Clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Pierce has got 10.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Down low, and the jam by Udonis Haslem.
Defense hovering around Shaq. Easy for him to find the open man in that situation.
Perkins with the screen for Rondo. Outside, Perkins. The kick out to Pierce. It's blocked by Shaq. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rondo against Parker. Pass to Shaq. 6 to shoot. Here's Capono. Pierce covering. That's a 2 from Parker. Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Allen. He's got 14. Can't hit the free throw line jump. It's tipped. Garnett with it. He's picked up by Parker. Ray Allen is on the wing. 1:24 left now here in the second. Outside, Pierce. Perkins, the pass to Pierce. Here's Parker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, I like that. Smush Parker taking it right to him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Celtics. And 1:01 left in the first half. They grabbed their own miss. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Boston shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Garnett outside. Pierce feeling it out a bit over Capono, and that one's good by Pierce. Pierce has got 12 points in the game.
Pierce's jump shot makes quick work of the mid-range opening, lethal from that area of the floor. Refined and perfected.
Now here's Parker. 5 points in the game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Capono. Up again. Here's Haslam. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Boston on top, up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Ray Allen getting good looks.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now Rondo. Allen outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pierce. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he makes the first. Pierce hits 2. Here's Parker. Pass to Capono. Wade with it. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Pierce. Boston leading by 4. Here's Rondo, and here's Pierce. Kicks it out to Allen. Haslam against Garnett. It's Pierce on the wing. Back to Garnett. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got 5 rebounds tonight. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Capono. Wade against Rondo. 4 on the clock. O'Neal controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got.
I knew he wasn't going to feed. See, Shaq paid that price. So let's take a look at that. That's the match. See, there's more than one way to take advantage of a mismatch. See, the bad thing is that Garnett got matched up on Shaq on offense, but the good thing on defense, he's matched up. And there ain't no way in 2008 that Shaquille O'Neal can stay with Kevin Garnett in transition when he's hauling ass up court. I just flew Carter up the court, beat Shaq quickly. There's no way he can run with him. No chance. Bam.
It's going to get worse from here.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher. Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Pierce, that one drops for him. Pierce has got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Pierce showing off a little bit off the dribble that time. Very creative with that move.
O'Neal on the wing. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up.
But Shaq is still Shaq, though. And Kendrick Perkins ain't. Kendrick Perkins is still Kendrick Perkins. What can I say? He may be older, but he's still Diesel.
The free throw off from O'Neal.
Hey, everybody knows Shaq is a fun guy off the court, but when he puts on that jersey, playtime is over. He takes winning very seriously.
Now here's Pierce. Pass to Perkins. Garnett in the post. Over Capono. And another basket for Boston.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything.
Brought Garnett off the weak sides on a flash. Let's show this again. This was a nice play. They brought Garnett on a weak side flash off of a screen set. Too bad Perkins can't hit a little mid-range jumper. I would have shot it. Rondo sets the screen over here for Garnett. Comes on a weak side flash in the paint at a high post pinch catch. Backs his man in with that patented jump hook of his. Easy money, baby. Just like a dude said in Terminator 2. Easy money.
Capitalize.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And now let's take a look at Dwayne Wade. Great showing for him last season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Got a mismatch with Garnett on Wade here.
Really battling.
Watch the double team. Go baseline spin.
That's helped them stake this lead.
And it's good for 2.
Nothing there.
And now an 8-point Celtic lead. And it's the Heat with the ball. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Shaq down low. He's against Perkins. And the rejection by Perkins. Wade against Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Fake the 3, get the 2.
You have to be impressed with the offensive.
Fake the 3, get the 2.
They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now, here's O'Neal. And he gets the whistle.
Garnett just keeps coming on that weak side help. If Burke can just slow Shaq down a little bit, it'll buy time for Garnett to get over there on the help. And then take away that passing angle. Because see, Haslam is trying to cheat on that back door cut off the Garnett help. I'm trying to come on an angle that doesn't give Shaq that passing angle. But if Perkins gives up the position too quickly, it makes it too hard for Garnett to get over there quick. So it's really kind of tricky. You got to really pick your spots on that double team help with Garnett on Shaq. Otherwise, it's an easy dunk for Haslam every time.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Garnett. Now Allen. 5 on the clock. And Shaq pulls it down. Miami trails by 8. Parker with him. He's covered by Rondo. O'Neal against Pierce with the fadeaway. Shaq misses. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Allen kicks to Garnett. Allen outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Miami no good on that time either. Celtics leading by 8. And here's Rondo. Allen outside. And the three ball is good.
They just wearing them out for the execution now.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Wade. Rebound, Boston. Garnett's got his 16th rebound on the night. Right side, Rondo. Pass to Garnett. Now here's Allen. Here's Rondo. Garnett with the screen for Rondo. Inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Garnett should have stepped back out for the jumper, man. They were playing the role. He should have stepped back out for the jumper, kid.
And that game against that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Wade. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Garnett on that weak side help is causing problems. They got the foul that time, but man,
Hey guys, let's get your take on the
Haslam, he's not even worried about Haslam the 3-point spot. See, that's the beauty. See, that's where the modern era, that's where the modern era is really good at. If they would leverage the fact that guys shoot well, you would have so many more low post opportunities for good big men. They don't do that now. You can't weak side help like this in today's game, which is why Wembanyama should be scoring 45, 50 points a night if they would use them right. It just boggles my mind why the San Antonio Spurs don't do this. Like, he's being guarded by a guard, for crying out loud. Caruso cannot guard him, man, on the low block.
Good on the second free throw.
But I digress.
A lot of big-name free agents moving around.
And, Kevin, we saw the Knicks make a big move for Amari Stoudemire and Carlos Boozer going to the Bulls. So some musical chairs at that power forward spot.
It's blocked by Shaq. Here's Capono. 13 points in the game. Pulls up. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside Rondo. Pass to Pierce. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Shaq.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he knocks down the first one. Walker's checked in for the Heat. Williams comes in for Parker. Pierce hits 2.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
O'Neal a screen on Rondo. Williams passes to O'Neal. Over Perkins. And the rejection by Perkins.
Sending it right back where it came from with no hesitation.
Allen's shot is off. Miami trails by 12.
I don't know what that was by Shaq a minute ago, man. What is that?
Pass to Shaq.
Shaq out here trying to get his inner fadeaway going.
Covered by Rondo.
Thinks he's Dirk Nowitzki all of a sudden.
Ball movement here by Miami. And the jam.
There's that weak side. See, there's that help I was talking about. That time he got the easy dunk off.
To the 10.
Outside Rondo. Perkins with it. Outside Pierce. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Shaq.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for the Heat.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Back to Williams. O'Neal a screen on Rondo. Here's Williams. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Allen. He's got 19. Pass to Rondo. Over Payton. Busted. No good that time either. Miami trails by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Poke loose. Pierce with it. He's picked up by Walker. Pierce down low. Working on Walker. Pierce.
Truth.
Good.
Nice job that time by Pierce. You know, some guys absorb contact like a sponge.
He's got 21.
It just has very little effect on Pierce.
Now here's Walker. 7 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Outside Williams. Walker finds Williams. Can't hit from the elbow.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Pierce. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Rondo passes to Garnett. Allen inside the three-point line, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
With no time left, he finds a way to make a play.
Outside, Payton. On the wing, Walker. Pierce covering.
Shaquille O'Neal is a guy who spends a lot of time at the
Come on, Perk, man.
His 3 attempted tonight.
Stand your ground, man. You got Garnett coming to help. You ain't got to. Perkins is such a gosh. Kendrick Perkins. Damn it. Damn it, Kendrick.
He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
First one falls for him.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Going to my bench, man. That's it for Kendrick for a while, man.
Checked in for Miami. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Rondo passes to Garnett. Outside, Pierce. Shoots over Walker. The shot by Pierce, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
He's been getting to the line.
Yeah, it's over. It's over for Miami, man. Shaq's days, the top man in the league, is over, man. He is the old Shaq would have got back and at least tried to block that. He can't even get back in transition no more defensively.
.132 left to play in the third. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's a guy that has some fire to him, both on the floor and in the locker room. You know, Mourning is that guy that loves to motivate himself and his teammates.
The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
Here in this second half, they've gone cold from the line, and I think it's hurting their chances.
Williams against Rondo. Pass to Garnett. Over Johnson. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Payton will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 16-point game. Garnett with the block.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
A basket good off the
KG!
Garnett's
two-way play.
in this quarter.
You know, he appears to be pretty locked in offensively. Not having much trouble at all finding his shots.
On the wing, Payton. Mourning a screen on Allen. Payton dishes to Mourning. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, the interior game of Mourning, really strong, solid. excellent at getting quality shots in close.
Outside, Pierce. Shoots a fader. He's off on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics lead by 16. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Man, that was a sweet spinning jump hook by Garnett. Left-handed, too. After that shot block. I think Garnett got like about, 4 blocks in this game? Got to. He would have more if Kendrick Perkins wouldn't be out here fouling before he gets there on the hill.
A lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Miami trails by 16. Payton outside.
So now they're real small now. The Celtics already got James Posey guarding Alonzo Mourning. That's not going to work. We can't have that.
To the perfect spot.
Allen with the ball. Pass to Posey. And that one's on target.
At least if he's going to guard Mourning, at least move Posey around so because Mourning can't stay with him off the ball. So that should be some easy shots. But that's the problem. They don't really have anything inside to stop Miami right now. They're going really small.
Celtics leading by 14. Now here's Allen to the right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
So they're going to put Mourning on Posey. Okay, I'm going to make him pay. I'll make Mourning move those feet.
Score when given the opportunity.
And the first one at the line is good. Davis is checked in for Scalabrine. And Miami also making a switch. Quinn's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Miami trails by 15. Out to the wing. Mourning with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Paul Pierce.
Using his size to get defenses to foul him, the big man.
Let's get these rosters set because, man, Paul Pierce has been playing all game. He needs to get. Let's go ahead and slide Posey down to small forward. Davis here, and then we'll come in with Poe at the center spot. Sam Cassell take the point guard position. And basically just give the big 3 a rest. On second thought, bring in P.J. Brown. What the hell? Got freaking P.J. Brown out here. What do you lose him? He'll guard Alonzo Mourning. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. P.J. Brown at center. That'll work. And we're going to start running our offense through Sam Cassell in the post on Jason Williams. Because we saw some things from that early in the first quarter we didn't go back to. We're going to go through it here in the fourth.
Alonzo Mourning doing good work there.
That free throw good for Mourning. Brown is checked in for the Celtics. Cassell comes in for Allen. And both free throws good for Mourning. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Cassell. And that's collected by Payton. Miami trails by 13. Knocks it loose. Over in the corner, Williams. Off target from three-point range. Boston shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Inside. Cassell against Payton. A fader. Count the basket.
Agile play.
Sam Cassell, one of the best post-up guards in NBA history.
Williams kicks to Mourning. On the wing, Payton. Walker is screen on Allen. Here's Payton. That one misses. Excellent D there from Allen. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Gasol, the pass to Allen. Outside, Davis. Pass to Gasol. Over Payton. It's hauled in by the Heat.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make.
Damn, Gary took that one personal, bro. That was personal by Gary Payton on that one. He may be old, but he still got that pride. But he got that pride.
Gasol against Williams. Gasol kicks to Posey. Hands it from downtown.
There it is. That's the matchup we want. We want Gasol on Williams. That's the matchup we want.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Morning a screen on Gasol. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Celtics defense is just too good, man. This is championship level defense right here.
Passer and shooter.
Jason Williams, the line for 2.
I mean, you got the bench players playing like this defensively. Imagine the starters are just ruthless. And they pretty much shut down Dwayne Wade. He's been in foul trouble. We haven't heard anything out of Dwayne Wade in this game.
And he's good on the second. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Pass to Posey. Williams against Gasol. Over Williams. A terrific shot on a turnaround. Gasol's got 4 this quarter. Miami trails by 17. Williams kicks to Wade. Right, the pass to Walker. A second chance effort. Again, the miss by the Heat. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Gasol.
Outside, Davis. Allen outside. Shot clock at 5. Williams comes with a double team. With the shot. Knocked loose.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And the layup's good off the glass.
I like the direct path that Williams takes to the rim. Turns the Jets on and gets to the hoop in a hurry.
Here's Gasol. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Miami trails by 15. Down low. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist from Jason Williams. 6 points for Dwayne Wade.
I'm gonna give these stars one more. I'm gonna give these guys a couple more, one more possession here. Bring the starters back in. That big baby flashing. He can't even fight through. Jesus Christ! You can't get through Andrew Walker. Wow, that's terrible. You know you're not. You know you're not very strong. Let me show this. You just run a weak side flash for Big Baby. Try to get a post up. Try to give him a post up shot. Here's Big Baby right here. Wait a minute. He flashed it back. Look at this. He's trying to get through. Morgan's guarding him, and then he switches off to Antoine Walker. He couldn't bypass Antoine Walker to get in position. Now you want to say, okay, Morgan came down there and helped him, but still. But that's kind of sad. When you can't post up on Antoine Walker, man, in 2008, wow, that's sad.
Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Walker. Here's Wade. P.J. Brown with the rebound.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And we've got
the Stars back in there and close this out. I don't want to blow this lead.
It's a chance for them to regroup.
You know, I don't want to let the modern. I don't want to be like the Pistons. And pretty much everybody in today's NBA blows leads now. Within 5-6 minutes, you give a 15, 21-point lead away because you take bad shots. It's not because of good defense, because the other team takes quick bad shots and they get transition buckets and they come back quickly. It's terrible. It's horrible the way the game is being played these days. Horrible.
Outside, Pierce. Pass to Rondo. Now here's Allen. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Allen's got
Ray Allen with a sweet shooting night.
He's gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Wade left side. This one for three. The offensive rebound. O'Neal. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
You've got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
Outside, Pierce. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
What an emphatic denial. I think he loved knocking that one away.
Assist goes to
Celtics leading by 15. Outside, Rondo. Pass to Allen. Here's at the elbow. Lock at 6. Over Capono. The shot by Pierce, no good. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Now Haslam, guarded by Garnett. Driving to the basket. Haslam, that's good.
That is a quick move off the bounce.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Pass to Allen. Parker against Rondo. Outside, Pierce. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Pierce has got 14 points here in the second half.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
Wade against Allen. Parker outside. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Garnett. Yep, it counts. Garnett's got 24 points.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Shaq with it. Wade outside. Lots of room. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Now Rondo. Allen outside. Here's Pierce. It's hauled in by the Heat.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And then Wade slams it in.
How about Wade showing you the big-time bounce? Boy, what an explosive player he is.
Now here's Rondo. Outside, Pierce. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Oh, here's Parker. And finished off by O'Neal.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's down low. Boston, no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Allen after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Allen drives in. Good work there as it goes. Allen's got 12 points in just the second half. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 15-6 run. O'Neal is screen on run. Here's Wade. That one wide left. Celtics leading by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Boston.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Garnett.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
20 seconds left in the fourth, and they go to the intentional foul.
5th personal foul, 2nd team foul.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line, Rajon Rondo.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 7. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Capono for 3. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Celtics fell asleep here late. A little bit of a scare here, but they should be able to close this out.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Timeout called, the Heat. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wade. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3. 8 seconds left in the game. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and put some missing.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Now a timeout called by Miami. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Capono for 3. Kendrick Perkins pulls it in, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset
to have to take
I
a
ain't no.
set here, but at this
Come
point,
on, Perk. Finish this off.
The game's probably out of reach.
You got one job. Make at least one of these free throws. Let's get out of here.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Missed. So we see Boston get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm.
So there you go, guys. The first game, the 2008 season revisited, is on the books. You can find this game and any other game on my playlist on my channel, as well as the other playlists with all the other years. You can see there from 1980, 1985, 1989, 1992, 1996, 1998. All those years are being covered as we speak. And now 2008 has begun. If you missed all the roster reveals, just go ahead and rewind to the beginning of the video. I show the rosters, so you guys can go back and look at how it was in the NBA. Also, too, make sure you guys check out the description area and and all the playlists, because it gives you a rundown of how the league was from a standpoint of not knowing what's going to happen. You know what I mean? That's the way I've written it. And yeah, here we go. 2008, the Celtics looking good out here. We saw some good execution and some good team defense. However, Miami came back late with a nice little run there, but the Celtics held it off with Ray Allen's, clutch free throw shooting. We saw the Miami Heat shoot 9 for 25. Most of those threes came in the fourth quarter. Celtics went 6 of 10, mostly from Ray Allen, just catching and shooting throughout the game. 7 steals by the Celtics, 8 blocks by Miami, though. And the team assists surprisingly went to Miami. How about that? It seemed that's shocking, because they didn't really have much of a half-court offense. It was pretty much dump the ball in and just try to get, fast break opportunities, and Shaquille O'Neal inside digging in on guys. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the box score. Ray Allen comes in with 30 points tonight, 11 for 17 from the field, 4 for 7 from downtown. Paul Pierce, not a great shooting night. A lot of volume shooting from him, but he still put in 26 points. And KG comes in with a great performance, 26 points, 21 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 13 for 18. Almost a perfect game for Mr. Garnett. 2 offensive rebounds. Man, yeah, KG had a perfect game almost, man, if you ask me, on both sides. Let's see what his plus minus was. His plus minus is 13 in the better. So KG getting it done tonight, man. Leading the way for his boys. Anything is possible. D-Wade got shut down tonight. I think he had a lot of foul trouble, though, although he did have 5 assists. He had 2 turnovers. No, he had 2 fouls. He wasn't in foul trouble. We just took him out of it. We just took him out of it. I guess, man, we just took him out of the play. Haslam had 14 points, pretty much off of weak side kickouts, off of double team. Shaquille O'Neal came in with 17 points, 7 blocks for old man Diesel with 7 blocks. I tell you one thing, we gave him enough chances. If you can see in your left hand corner there, all those attempts going towards the basket, Shaq had plenty of opportunities to get shot blocks. But with that being said, guys, that brings us to an end of this game. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next upcoming matchup in the series that we can expect to see here. And I think I already know what it's going to be. I think it's going to be Lakers and Houston. That's right. Tracy McGrady and Kobe in their prime with Yao Ming and Pau Gasol going to, yep, that's up next, guys. We're going to skip over the Suns Trailblazers. That would be a good game, but this is going to be a better game, in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and do that one next. Let's get those red jerseys on there for you guys so you can see that in all of its majesty. There it is. And that's the next game you'll be seeing here in the 2008 season. It's Kobe Bryant and Tracy McGrady, the 2 best 2 guards in the 2000s. Go with it. It's Yao Ming. And what may be his last year as an all-star, I think, before he starts really tapering down. Pau Gasol in his first year at the Lakers. Lamar Odom, Derek Fisher coming back. Bynum's there in this rookie season. Should be a good one, guys. And I'll have that one for you guys at a later date. But when I go back, I'll probably be going back into the 80s with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. I believe the next game coming up there is going to be Dr. J going against George Gervin from 1979-1980 NBA season. And that's the next game I'll have coming for you guys. We're going back to the 80s, baby. It'll be the Doctor and the Iceman going at it in the Spectrum. So anyway, guys, hope you liked it. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, check out the playlist, put them in your favorites. And yeah, let's keep doing it live over here on the NBA Season Revisited series, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time. See you soon.